and welcome to Living 757. This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
It's Halloween. Look at us. I'm so in love with these costumes. Look at this.
I'm not in love with this costume. Like, they made me do this. Why?
Okay. Why you always say that?
Because I'm the Mad Quincy, so now I'm the Mad Hatter.
You
Yes.
look amazing.
Precisely.
Yes.
You're the Grinch around Christmas, and you're the mad person around
Oh my
Halloween.
gosh, how am I gonna take this makeup off? But I do have the fro hanging out. I just don't have
Yes.
the I don't have the orange hair, but I have the fro. So
Yes.
I tried to commit as much as I
And
could.
you
You
have
look
the
good,
flow.
Quincy.
Look,
You
it
look
looks
good.
dope.
Don't
I
touch-
like it.
don't touch my hair no more.
Don't touch it.
Okay, you know better
Excuse
than
me.
As you guys can see, we're all mad here, but I have to give a shout out to our crew because look at our set.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
this looks fabulous.
Yeah.
So round of applause for everybody on our crew for making the studio look fantastic. We love you guys.
Yes, we love the decoration, and look at this.
Yeah, so we are the characters from Alice in Wonderland in case someone is looking and being like, I don't understand what's happening here. She's Alice. You are
The Queen of Hearts.
the Queen of Hearts, the off with their head person.
Yep.
And then
Off
I'm
of their
the
heads.
Mad Hatter, except I don't have a gap in my teeth. So
Yes.
I wasn't going to do that. Okay,
Well,
that's
we
taking
of
it
course
too
we are
far.
celebrating
Taking it too
Halloween
far?
today, guys, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. So so it's Halloween.
I know. So let me ask you guys: do you have any scary story that you want to share with the audience? Something that happened to you in the past?
I don't know about anything that happened to me in the past. I know what happened to me this Halloween. I almost lost my finger, my index finger. It got, I pulled out a hangnail and then it got infected, and that was scary because
Wait
I'm
a
like,
minute.
no, I don't want to do it. Yeah. So
Ew,
like it became a
Quincy.
blister and everything, but it's fine. I mean, everything that could happen during Halloween could happen. Yeah, scary.
How
so
do you do
just,
that?
Yeah, because just make sure that you don't pull out your
skin.
hangnail.
Yeah,
You actually
yes.
clip
Okay,
it.
wait,
with
but
a
how do you
fingernail
did
clipper.
that?
What do you? I just told you. I pulled it out. It got infected
What?
because I did it unprofessionally. I should have went somewhere and did it right.
I
But
thought you smudged your finger. or
No.
something.
The thing is, you don't need to go somewhere professionally. You just need to use nail clippers
yeah,
like a
ooh,
normal human.
Scary. But something that did happen to me in the past, I will never forget. Was our first season. Y'all remember we went to the haunted house?
Yes.
And this is
Of
Frightmare,
course,
right?
we
And
remember that.
This was Ashley's first time getting a chance to know me, and me getting a chance to know her. And anybody that knows me or anybody that's a black man, you do not scare us and grab on us when we don't know what in the world is behind us. So, I'm just walking, I'm just trying to be careful, and this girl grabs my arm, and she thinks it's okay, and I look at her and I say, don't do that.
But Quincy, we
Don't
don't,
do that.
we don't know that you didn't like that I was touching you because Quincy, for those that didn't know him, he doesn't like this.
And you still
get-
break the
and get
rules.
close to him. Well, after 3 years, you have to get used
Wait
to
a
it.
minute,
I'm
though. Wait,
Latina,
hold
so
up,
I'm always
hold
like,
up.
hey.
That was the scariest thing that happened to you that day?
Yeah.
I beg to differ because I seem to remember Chucky following you out of that haunted house and chasing you, and you walked off and quit.
Yeah, I almost quit the show. I was almost done on season 1. Yeah.
You were so
Ashley-
afraid of Chucky.
He was.
Yeah.
Do you have any story that you want to share with us?
I don't know if it's a specific story, but I went to college at Mary Baldwin, which is in Stanton, Virginia.
Staunton.
Shout out to the 504.
Staunton.
Excuse me. No, it's Stanton. It's Stanton, Quincy. Stop. But the entire town is haunted, and we all saw ghosts our entire time at college. They range from people to cats, and yeah, so that's my haunted experience.
So
it was
ghosts-
all of college.
Oh, wow. Well, but you graduated, so that's good.
I did.
That
It
was
was so scary that I graduated in 3.5 years with 2 degrees.
I think that
Thank
sounds
you,
scary
ghosts.
for me, too, for Ashley. Well, for me, like I adopted this Halloween season and celebration because we don't have that in my country. We don't celebrate Halloween, but now I'm part of this great celebration and I love
Can we
it.
see the heart in your lip?
Yes.
Can we see? Look at that. She has the hearts in her lip.
Oh,
so
you
she-
are so perfect. I love
She
you.
kisses love.
And today I'm gonna get everyone's hearts because I'm hungry. I'm just kidding.
Please to be hungry.
What just happened?
Yeah,
No, just kidding. Well, just trying to be in character. Okay, well, we have a great events also coming up for this Halloween season. And one of the great events that we're gonna have next week is a Boost and Bruce in Virginia Beach. This is going to take place on 24th Street, October 28 and October 29 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., featuring and host Hampton Roads Breweries, showcase their fall selections. Virginia Beach Booze and Breweries is the official after party for the 2022 Wicked 10K. So this is amazing, an event that you can go with friends, family, and also they're gonna experience local bands, music, and a lot of things going on.
Booze and brews.
Booze and brews.
Oh, hold on. Speaking
on
of
the
brews,
28th,
and
29th.
there's some tea brewing. Let me
I
just
thought was a surprise.
let me
That
pour
was
you.
amazing.
Let me pour you a little,
A spot of tea.
a little tea.
And, you know, from booze and brews to pumpkins and pirates, the city of Virginia Beach is really killing it with the Wicked Weekend. Coming up on October 29th, the Pumpkins and Pirates will be happening at 17th Street Park from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's free for the general public. So bring your kids, bring the whole family because it's free entry and you can take part in carnival games. There will be face painters, relay races, silt walkers, pirate DJs. Y'all
Wow.
ever heard of pirate DJs? So dress your kids up, dress yourself up. Go head to the oceanfront to the 17th Street Park. There's so much to do down at the oceanfront. And that's all part of, like Patricia said, the Wicked Weekend, culminating
the
with the
Wicked-
Wicked 10K.
Yeah.
Wow. So
And
many.
that's the run where everybody gets in costume and runs.
Actually, it's a nice runway because you can have the chance to, to see everyone dress up for the race, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's interesting. Y'all were talking about things happening in Virginia Beach. Well, we just missed a little old P-Town,
Yes,
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
I mean, we got celebrities and everything getting streets named after them and everything. So what's going on, there's the Ghost Walk of Old Town that's happening in Portsmouth. It's happening on October the 28th. And this is where you'll hear stories of, ghost tales of love, loss, and murder and mayhem. Ooh. And visitors, they'll hear costume actors retell legends of ghostly visitations and things that go bump throughout
Do
the
you
night.
believe in ghosts?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So I do know that this is
Well,
a family
some people
tour.
does. I don't know. I have to ask.
No, that time is over. Thank you. But this tour does. It is for the family, so there's nothing scary and anybody jumping out at you like these two are trying to do. So you guys can just go out. It's only $15, and the tours depart from 6:15 to 9:30 p.m. on that day, October the 28th. So
Nice,
some cool things
very
going from
affordable
Virginia
prices
Beach to
too.
Portsmouth.
Yes, everyone in Hampton Roads, we have something going on. So, question for you, Ashley. You have your baby Adrian. I know it's the second year for celebration for Halloween, the third one. So, what are you gonna plan for him?
So year one, we didn't really do too much because obviously COVID was really bad then.
Yeah.
So we basically had a neighbor take a picture of us dressed up as a family and that was it. Last year we went to like 2 houses. This year we're going full on trick-or-treating. We're going
Hey,
in.
nice.
So neighbors beware, my little big bad wolf is coming around for candy
Hold on,
this
so
year.
what is he going to be dressed up as? A big bad wolf?
He's gonna be the big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf.
The big bad
He's
wolf.
very
And-
little.
and-
Honey's gonna be the big.
And I'm gonna be Little Red Riding Hood, and Keith is gonna be a lumberjack.
Oh my gosh! Like y'all
gonna
would
be
definitely-
great.
You know what?
How about you, Quincy and
so-
Ashland? Are you gonna take her trick or treat, or you don't do that anymore?
Well, no, we do it because I still like to eat candy at the end of the day. So parents
Well,
should
she's
always.
12. You know, some kids when they grow up,
Oh
like
my
my
gosh.
kids when they're 13, 14, like,
Yeah.
oh, trick or treat. No, mommy,
Yeah.
we are adult people.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
actually don't want to do it, unless they're doing it with their, friends, and it's cool to hang out with their friends. Like I think a couple years ago, she was a DJ. So every year she does different things, and I don't know what she's gonna do this year. So I'm sure I'll find out. As long as I can go through the candy and make sure everybody's safe.
Wait a minute,
my
our producer,
job.
he just say something. It is a limit age
That's Quincy's
to go out and
word
trick or treat.
for
Is it a
saying I'm
limit?
gonna steal
It
my
is a
daughter's
limit age.
candy.
I don't know. We can ask, yes, but it is a legal, like a maximum age to go out.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought
okay.
it was
First of all,
16.
every city has different laws about
Okay.
it, so check your city's laws. But if you're anything like my neighborhood, I don't care how old the kid is that comes to my door. I'm gonna give them candy because,
Yes.
I mean, at least it's better than the alternative. Like they're not out raging and partying.
Yeah.
They're trick or treating. They're doing something innocent and fun. So come to my house. I'll give you candy. I won't arrest you.
Our producer's in our ear.
Our producer
Our
said he was going to
producer's a
report.
She
snitch.
said he's gonna
That's
report
what
it.
he is. Our
So that means if I go trick or treat, they're not gonna give me candies.
Oh, look, drink
If I
for
go
that.
like
Our
this?
producer's a snitch.
Patricia, if you come to my house, I'll give you candy. Adrian will share with you.
Yeah. So
Yes, I can wear my costume and I will really get trick or treat.
right. Get the candy, but definitely, guys, you got to be safe out there. And just like us, we got a safe show going down today. Do we not?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, we got Huffman and Huffman. They're going to come by with some lawyer information about the laws and how to be safe with your kids for trick-or-treating.
That's right, and get the chance to meet the woman behind our hair and makeup.
And who we gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
That's right, guys. But at first, Patrick Evans Hilton is gonna shake it up for Halloween today, right after the break. So don't go anywhere.
Have some tea.
Yes.
Have some tea. Welcome back to Living 757. Now, Patricia, were you aware that October is also Pedestrian Safety Month?
No, I didn't know that, Quincy.
Well, it is, okay?
Okay.
And October is also Halloween, of course, and our good friends at Huffman & Huffman is stopping by to give us some safety tips when we as parents are taking our kids out trick-or-treating. I'd like to welcome Nick Woodhouse. How you doing there, Nick?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me today. It's nice to
Yes.
be here.
Well, we're happy to definitely have you here because as we are dressed up, I don't know if you didn't get the memo.
Yeah, what
Nick.
is your custom?
I dressed up as an attorney today.
You know what?
okay,
I like
okay.
it. I like it. So now you have to play the attorney all the way, right, and give us some tips. So Halloween can be both fun and a little scary with people walking along the road. So what are some of the safety tips that parents and kids should be aware of trick-or-treating?
You know, I think it's really common sense. And what you have to be aware of, if there's a sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk. If you've got to cross the street, cross at a crosswalk. Those are all important things. The other thing that you can do as a parent, bring lights, glow sticks.
Nice.
Some of the baskets that for the candy, some of those light up. You can bring flashlights, things like that. All of those things keep you visible to motorists on the road. And it's a difficult thing because as a parent, I've got a 4-year-old, we're worried about kids, running out in the street, getting hit by a car, worst case scenarios. But
Yes.
unfortunately, the statistics, and I looked at some studies before I came here, we're up like a 43% increase
Wow.
Wow.
for pedestrian accidents on
During-
Halloween.
during
On
Halloween.
On Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's a study from the Journal of the American Medical Association from, I think, like 1975 until 2016. So you're talking about a 40-year study. It's a lot of statistics there.
Yes.
So it's about being well lit, knowing where and when to cross, and then not just on these kids and the parents, but the drivers too, because
And that's
they-
what I want about to ask you
you
next,
go.
because you just say it right. The responsibility is not only for pedestrians. What can drivers do to prevent and be safety this trick or treat this time?
I can tell you, going home, I got to get home fast because my son wants to go trick or treating, and that's what happens. These parents are anxious to get home. They may be not, thinking, not paying attention, but the most important thing is to be hyper vigilant because there's going to be more children around, and the chance of a child darting out between cars that are parked on the side, oh, it's a nightmare because there's really nothing you can do. So you've got to go slow.
Yes.
Take your time to get home, then go trick-or-treating. If you have especially young children, it's okay to go out when it's light.
Yes.
You don't have to wait till it's dark. I see that from time to time. Oh, you got to wait till it's dark. You don't have to.
No,
It's
that's
super long.
actually the safest thing to do because We also have to be mindful that the daylight savings time is about to change too. So it's going to be darker a little bit earlier. So almost right after kids get out of school. Any special tips and things for people to be mindful in regards to that?
It may be darker than what you're anticipating. So again, glow sticks, lighting lanterns, whatever. They have many fun things that it's not just like a flashlight that you have.
Yeah.
They're fun things the kid may enjoy
Yes.
having to take so they're visible to motorists and say,
Nick,
hey.
and also really quick, is there any age that of the kids that are allowed to go trick or treat on night?
Well, I believe in the Hampton Roads area, we're talking about 12 and under.
Okay.
I think throughout Virginia, the state law, I want to say it's 14 and under, but you're gonna need to look at your local city or town, see whether or not they have any sort of age restrictions there.
Good thing you were playing a lawyer today because
Yes.
you don't want to be in trouble if you weren't a real lawyer.
That is true.
I appreciate
it. Well, thank you so much for these tips. I think they're amazing. And also, people can also find more information if you want to reach out to you guys. Where is the website for?
Absolutely. It's www.huffmanhuffman.com, and feel free to reach out and contact us at any time.
Awesome.
Great.
Well, we certainly appreciate your safety tips. As always, you guys at Huffman keeping Hampton Roads safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. Now, from being safe on the roads, let's go have fun in the kitchen with Ashley and Patrick.
Thanks, Patricia. Now, those were some pretty scary statistics they were just talking about, right?
Yeah.
But the only thing scary about this segment is the damage it's probably going to do to my diet. Friend of the show, Patrick Evans Hilton. Welcome back and happy Halloween,
Yes.
sir.
Welcome from the kitchen witch.
Yes. Now, I know you're not going to feed me kitty litter, are you?
Am I not?
All right, so what's going
Yes.
on here?
So, I used to teach at Enhancement Suffolk Academy. I taught preschool and then I taught summer camp, and kids loved this. We would actually bake a pound cake, but you can use store-bought cake. I've cut it up into cubes, put it in a clean, please be sure it's clean, kitty litter box, and then put some nice icing on top, some pudding, and now the PSWZ is done, so I'm going to have you help my lovely sous chef Alice. Go ask
Okay.
Alice for help. And so we're going to put some of these
Oh my gosh.
little Tootsie Rolls here
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
for the effect
Okay.
of, indeed, it
Oh,
being
wow.
a kitty litter cake.
Oh my God.
Is that too much or what?
I mean, that's crazy.
And then you just go in and ask if they
Wait
like
a minute, so that's what you use to
one
serve it?
scoop or two.
Stop it. That's hilarious. Now, after the kids have eaten their kitty litter cake,
Yes.
they're running around all crazy.
Yes.
The parents are probably going to need something to cool them off because
Well,
I
my-
feel like this is going to make the kids crazy.
I think so too. And my dear, I have been brewing something up special for the occasion. We're going to make a steak in the heart Bloody Mary. This is for our friend
Ooh.
Vlad. I'm going to just put some ice. I like to
right.
use these mason jar shakers.
I feel like that adds to the essence of Halloween.
It does. It does. We are using vodka from our friends at Blue Ridge Vodka at the Chesapeake Bay Distillery. We've got our
right.
vodka here. Yep, it's vodka. You'll put that in, and then I like to use some spicy tomato juice.
I'm a fan of spicy.
And then we're going to add some secret ingredients. We're going to
Secret
add
ingredients. Okay.
newt of hot sauce.
Nude of hot sauce.
Sounds good, right? However
Okay.
spicy you want to make it. We're going to put
Ooh.
in some steak sauce. This is what makes it the steak to the heart.
Okay.
It's even Vlad approved.
I
this,
love it.
This actually replaces using any Worcestershire sauce and some crushed red pepper. I already in here put some lovely celery seed.
Okay.
And now, are you ready for a seance?
I'm ready.
We're going to channel our inner Donna Summer, and we're going to shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your bloody.
Hey.
Shake your bloody. And see, the nice thing about doing it in here is that all we've got to do is take the top off. We're going to garnish it with some pickled garlic
Ooh.
that Vlad would love on a rosemary skewer. Rosemary is noted as a herb that was favored by the Witch of Pungo, Grace Sherwood.
Okay.
And then there we go, my dear.
And the garnish also doubles as vampire protection.
It does. It does. So Garlic a day keeps the vampire away.
Yes, it does. And fall is the perfect time to get out and go
Yes.
on adventures.
Yes.
Have
Oh.
you done anything this fall that you'd recommend?
I have done a lot of things, most of which we can't talk on television because of FCC, them. But, there's something coming up that everybody wants to do. It's Virginia Cider Week coming up. It's always the full week before Thanksgiving. I've got information. It's going to be on the blog here on the station and my blog at virginiaeatsanddrinks.com. Go
Okay.
out, get a nice crisp cider, and enjoy the season.
Oh my goodness. And where is that going to be?
It's going to be all across the state. So there's going to be festivals, tastings all across the state. So there's something
Okay.
for every palate.
So wherever you are in Virginia, you can go ahead and enjoy that.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
so exciting. Can you tell the viewers where they can find these recipes and where they can find more about you?
Absolutely. VirginiaEatsAndDrinks.com. That's VirginiaEatsAndDrinks.com. Now the question is, one scoop or two?
I think you can have one and I'll have the Bloody Mary.
All right. Quincy will eat that.
Yeah, I agree.
Quincy will eat anything.
Well, thank you so
Thank you,
much for
sugar.
joining us. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, food truck, field trip,
Welcome back to Living 757. We all love music and we also love the people making the difference in our community, like my next guest. They are music producers, singers, and they know the industry very well. To learn more about Link Up, let's welcome CJ, Rico, and Saraya to the show. Guys, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
So happy to have you today. Like you can see, we are celebrating Halloween. So I need to ask you for your characters, who you are today.
I'm King CJ.
Oh, the king.
I'm Jerome from Snowfall.
Ron. Yes.
From Cali.
And I'm Cleopatra.
Ooh, and I love your hair.
Thank you.
CJ, for people they don't know you at home, can you just tell us about your background?
Well, my name is CJ Upton, and I have started several businesses in the Norfolk area. One is a restaurant, which is Prime 255, located at 255 Granby Street. And then I also have the CBD shop, where I became the first black man licensed in the state of Virginia through hemp, and I'm also a licensed hemp grower. And then I'm a builder. That's my main thing, Virginia Coastal
Very busy
Builders.
man.
Yeah, so those are the things that I've done, and now we got into the link up thing, which Rico here came to me about, and really it was his plan for the link up, but I want to be more integral with the youth and try to help
is
them
great.
from
That is great. So Rico, tell me a little bit more about Link Up and how do you guys come up with this great idea?
Basically, me and my partner, Saraya, we were just sitting in the studio, we was listening to some music, and we was just like, we got to do something to help bridge the gap between artists. Being in Norfolk, we really don't have any opportunities to really link and network as musicians and artists. So that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we created with the Link Up experience.
I love that because you just say it right. We need people like you guys that can bring this platform for new generations and for everyone. Saraya, what is your experience?
It's been great so far. Like Rico said, one of our main things is to kind of bridge that gap between the music industry and the 757 area, because we don't really have those infrastructures or those networking opportunities. So we just want to kind of work with the music industry to kind of build that. So it's been a great experience for me, and it's very fun. So.
Great. So now let's get into Link Up. How do you guys work that? It's like via casting, people reach out to you, it's once a month, it's every day. Can you just tell me a little bit more?
Well, we've done 3 so far, and we literally just sit down, talk about it, and be about it. Once we come up with a plan and we both like it, talk to my uncle, we solidify it, and we just go for it. It's not really every month. It's always when it makes sense. You know, because we want people to be there. We want people to be a part of it. So we literally create what we're gonna do, and we reach out to the people we want to be a part of it, and we just go from there.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. CJ, what do you think about the industry? Because it's been changing so much the last 20 years, I would say so. And now with the social media also, there's a huge change. So creating this platform for the youth, like what is your vision?
So to be able to showcase Virginia artists, I was signed with MJB, which is Mary J. Blige Entertainment, and then I also had my own deal as a youngster. And so my main thing is to be able to give them some type of insight on what those trials and tribulations were for me at that time, and try to help them from not making those same mistakes. Give them those jewels so that way they can be it can be beneficial. So I think now the music industry is better for these young folk than it was for me, because then you don't have these conglomerate companies. Because now you have the internet. We didn't have the internet. We
That's
didn't have any of
right.
those things when
Back in that time,
yeah.
you have to be like a connection with your music producer, and right now it's different.
Like for now, like they could just send an email with the file. We didn't have that. We had to put it on an ADAT or whatever, you know, in those times. So it's a lot better for them. And then I can be right here, but I can reach somebody in Japan easily, you know what I mean, in this market, opposed to back in the day, it was a hard grind.
That's right, and that's why we all love social media sometimes, because if we know how to use it, can be a very great tool. So Saraya, what is next for you? Like, how do you want to inspire other talents that are watching the show right now?
I think that what's next for me is working more in management, A&R, and operations, and kind of building those infrastructures here in this area. To kind of have admin teams so that we can help connect artists with, you know, the labels and things of that nature in New York and Atlanta and various places like that. So, yeah.
Love that. So how people get involved with you guys?
They can follow us at the Link Up Experience. And, you know, our Instagrams, Rico Santana, Rizzy Rye, CJ_Upton. And pretty much just stay tuned. We're always doing something to push the culture forward, give new artists opportunities to be seen, to be heard, to get experience. You know, so that's what we're doing.
I love that, yes. And we need more of this. Like, well, thank you so much, guys, for what you're doing.
Also, when they hear the primetime band that's coming up, Rico is also the inventor of that primetime band
Like
that you guys will be seeing later. He put that thing together, and you can catch them Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays at Prime 255.
Yes, that's right. And CJ just say it because he's gonna do my job now. But yes, stay tuned because they're gonna play later on the show. But now, what is music? It has to be food. What's going on, Quincy? Good job, guys.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Now, our next guest made a dietary change, right, which included her whole lifestyle of eating and everything, right? Now, she owns the food truck called Avocado, I'm sorry. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about the food that I got a little excited about the name. But anyway, welcome, Chantel Davis. So good to have you here. You were a restaurant owner when I met you over 15 years ago, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
now you got the food truck, so awesome. You were in culinary arts over 20 years, right?
Yes.
And now you're doing this. Like, what led to this?
I started, like you said, with my lifestyle change and doing meal prep, and it was my clients that said I needed to take it a little further. I wasn't ready for another restaurant, so I started out with the food truck.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that I did.
Well, I'm glad that you did because I can smell the aroma, and this is a tight space for us, so it won't be a lot of moving around and everything, right? But this is perfect for you. So
Yes.
fast forward. You lost 80 pounds, over 80 pounds. Congratulations to
Thank you,
okay?
thank you.
But it was due to your food choices and you changing up how you ate and what you put into your body. So is that what led to you starting the Avocado?
Absolutely, absolutely. I wanted to bring this to Hampton Roads. I wanted us to have healthier choices
Yeah.
than we have out there, and I mixed the trends. I mixed Southern food with Caribbean food and update it with some new trends, and you have healthier options.
Well, we definitely have some good, tasty, healthy options because these are chef healthy, inspired meals. So let's start with what's it? I see some olives. I see some eyeballs.
Yes, this is my jerk monster
Ooh.
chicken sandwiches.
And what's the sauce?
So the sauce is just barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to do a healthier chicken than a fried chicken, you could grill a chicken with some spices.
Okay.
And for the children, because we're coming into Halloween,
Yeah.
you would want to decorate it. You know they love playing with their food. So
Right.
this looked like a perfect monster
Okay.
impression.
Now you got some. Is this an egg roll? So
Yes.
What
yes.
type of egg roll is this?
This is our infamous collard green egg roll.
Okay, so let me show it to the camera so they can see.
Yes, yes, and
Okay.
it's fully plant-based.
Okay.
I took my grandfather's recipe and I updated it, and so there's no fat back or anything. It's apples and greens and spices,
Apples.
and a special sauce that we make with it.
Okay, so I can dip it in the
So
sauce.
you
'cause
dip it in the sauce.
I'm
You
gonna
have to
try
get
it.
the full effect. Yes, get all that juiciness.
Oh my God, this
Yes.
Girl, this is good. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this to the side. Let's go over here. So this is like chicken nuggets. Right?
Yes, and I definitely wanted to bring that as a kid-friendly item, but I loved fried chicken.
Okay.
And I didn't know what I was going to do to mimic that.
So this is an oyster mushroom.
Yes, a
Hold on.
plant-based, fully plant-based item that is fried like chicken. You see that crunch? You see how he was able to bite into it?
Girl.
And my known honey mustard sauce, you have to dip in that as well. So
Okay, so I'm gonna go
the other side.
the back side.
Oh,
I'm gonna dip in
look
here.
at you being considerate.
You know what? This is way tasty. I'm sorry, I don't want to have food spraying out my mouth.
It's
So let's talk
okay.
about what's going on here, because these aren't just decorations. This is a what?
That is my witch's brew, and I'm so happy with that because the season is changing, and we see all these healthy root vegetables like squash and zucchini and pumpkin, and I wanted to put it together, and of course with all my different spices and seasonings. You can add chicken, or it's an original vegan dish, and I put some healthy stuff in there like sea moss. You know, you can't even taste it. You have to sneak it in sometimes on your spouse or your children, and they love it.
And that's the question about children too, right? Because it's hard to get children to understand how to eat healthy, right? And I see that you got, this looks like a nice dessert. This is called a what?
Sweet potato egg roll.
Oh my God, so I gotta try this.
We drizzle it in agave so it's not syrup. Yes, get all of that goodness in there.
Oh, it's all in my makeup. I don't care at this point. It's Halloween. There's nothing scarier. There's nothing scarier than this spider that's on here, but you're a witch today, so it's okay.
Yes.
Look, you are doing your thing, and this food truck is a brilliant idea. I know that you got many other places, and where can people catch you next? Really quick before we go to break, and how can they find you?
I'll be at ODU Homecoming tomorrow, so come and check us out. We'll have our full menu tomorrow.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm feeding the students. One of my best alliances have been with ODU and a lot of local businesses in the area, so they're receiving me well.
Awesome. Well, Chantel, thank you so much for being here. This food was delicious. And coming up next, there's nothing scary about this food here, but maybe trying to find out who you're going to call. Ghostbusters is up next. Stay right there. Oh my gosh. Gotta finish it. This segment is brought to you by your trusted AAA Car Care Center. You can count on us.
Welcome back to Living 757. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Well, I'm gonna call this guy. This is Jeremy West. He's the charity coordinator of Ghostbusters Virginia. Welcome to Living 757.
Thank you for having us out.
And thank you for the outfit.
Yeah, it looks great, and especially the pink pack too. It's a Barbie pack, so Still can bust ghosts with that. So.
It's like you knew me already.
I did, and sassy for the name tag. I heard that was correct.
Yep, that's perfect too. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, who is Ghostbusters Virginia?
Sure. So we started off as a costuming group over 21 years ago in this area. And since then it's grown. We have over 50 members across the state. So a lot in southern, kind of the Hampton Roads area, several groups in Virginia, and then are in Richmond, and then also Northern Virginia by DC.
Okay, cool. Now, a lot of people might have heard your title and gone, charity and Ghostbusters.
Right.
What did the two have to do with each other? But they have everything to do with each other in this case.
Yeah, so everything that we do for Ghostbusters Virginia is charity related. We don't charge for any of our appearances. Everything goes directly to our charities. And our primary charity right now is Make-A-Wish Foundation. Last year we also partnered with them, and we collected more than $8,300 last year. We're hoping to break that this year as well.
That's really cool. Now, how do you go about picking your charity partners? Right now it's Make-A-Wish, but you've had others in the past. How do you go about picking a charity?
Well, it's part of my job to kind of make connections in the community, and we'll look to see if there's any organizations that we partner with, especially when it comes to charities that help children. We want to be a part of that, specifically in the community. But we've helped other charities as well. Toys for Tots, we did a fundraiser with them last year.
That's a good charity too.
We've done, some food, work with food banks in the area as well to try to help with, food shortages in certain families and areas of the state.
Now, you guys have been around for over 20 years, you said. When did you get the car? Or has it always been part of the puzzle? Because this is so cool. I wish I could drive something like this every day.
It gets a lot of looks, obviously, as you're driving it around. This is a 1967 Cadillac. It used to be an ambulance hearse back in the day. And then it's gone through a couple of Ghostbusters groups over the last 10 years or so.
Okay.
I've owned it for the last 2 years. Found it on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody had advertised it.
Stop it.
No, for real. You can
You
get
never
anything
know
on
what
Facebook.
you're going to find on Facebook.
And drove down to Georgia where the gentleman who owned it was selling it. And we loved it, had it shipped up here, and we've been using it for events in the last 2 years.
Awesome. Now, this is an off-book question, but you said it used to be an ambulance and a hearse.
Yes.
Is this thing haunted, or have you Ghostbusted it?
Oh no, it's 100% haunted. Yeah, there's definitely ghosts active in this vehicle.
Really?
Yeah, and we leave them in there because, it kind of adds to the mystique.
It adds to the essence.
Yeah, exactly. We still have, as you can see, Slimer. So I keep him around.
I'm coming for you, guy. Now, what is it that you feel that the Ghostbusters, how do they draw people in? Why do you think they draw people in like they do?
When the film, I was in the theater in '84 when the film came out, and it attracted me as a teenager to this amazing story. It was a little scary, it was funny, it was just well made, it was sci-fi, and it just attracted, it was a major hit back then.
Yeah.
They've had several other films come out in the last, and the one that came out last year, Afterlife, was a big hit.
Yeah.
And it just seems to resonate with people from, all ages, all races, everyone seems to be attracted to this story. And and of course the Ghostbuster car, anytime anyone sees it, it's a big hit. Yeah.
Now, if someone is watching this and they want to get involved or they want to donate, how can they go about doing that?
Sure. The best way is to go to our main website, which is ghostbustersva.com. We have a donate button right on the page there, and you can also reach out to us there. Another great way is just find us on Facebook, Ghostbusters Virginia.
Yep.
And you can message us there. You can interact with us and see if we want to come out to do any events, and if we have the availability and it works out and we can make it something that can benefit a charity, we'll be there.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for bringing this awesome outfit and the awesome pink backpack. And I hope we get to do more with you guys in the future.
I would love that. Yeah, give us a call.
All right. Well, thank you again. You doing something fun? You want your makeup done? Who are you going to call?
I'll tell you who we can call, someone to get you to stop singing, Ashley.
That's right, Quincy. I think we can call our next guest because we're celebrating Halloween, as you can see. And our next guest, she is the responsible for our looks today. Joyce, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you for being here. I
Yes.
appreciate the look. Like,
Look at that.
You're very Johnny Depp. It's very fitting.
Yes, he is. He is. I like it, actually.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit, how was the process for our makeups today?
Quick process, like you were more a glam look. Ashley was more like natural. You were the
Oh,
full-on, you were the full-on paint face. I white-faced you today.
Yes. No, I think you did a good job. I mean, a great job, really. Because I'm not a fan of putting anything on my face. I don't
You
know
did very well in
I don't
the
know
chair.
how y'all do it. But you came here with the Halloween thing. You're matching. I said you got the.
Got
Is
the
that
hair color.
Is that orange, red?
It's a little orange red, yeah, and a little money piece in the
love
front.
it.
Little money piece. Wow. So you do so much from like hairstyling to makeup styling. Wow. Like, what has your journey been like from the beginning to now?
Well, my journey's kind of been all over the map. So I actually don't come from cosmetology. I like self-learn, self-taught myself everything. I come from retail and restaurant management.
Okay.
So
Wow.
been behind the bar for like 12, 15 years. And then COVID happened. And it was one of those things where, or at a crossroads, do I want to go back to the restaurant industry or do I want to pursue something else? And conveniently, I was actually doing somebody's makeup for Halloween right before COVID hit. And my husband was like, well, why don't you do this? You're good at it. You love it. You have fun with it. You could be artistic and crafty. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So I did. I dove right in, went and got my LLC. I started like recouping all my friends and family, like who wants to get their makeup done, like help me build my portfolio.
And I think, speaking of your portfolio, we got
I
some
think we have
pictures
some pictures. Oh,
that can just show like the level of talent, like stuff like that. Give us an idea of the time frame.
Yes,
That
the
was
hours.
about an hour, 20 minutes.
Okay, that's
About
not
an
bad.
That was about an hour,
So
20
that's
minutes.
you, right?
Yep.
An hour 20? That's not
Wow.
bad.
It's
So
not bad.
You do a lot of Halloween makeup. Wow, look at those.
Yeah.
Wow, great.
So you do it on yourself as
I
well?
do, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
October is fun for me. So I still get to be really busy with wedding season, but then I also get to be creative artistically and do these crazy looks and, pump
I
out
love
stuff
it.
for social media.
So, also, how do you manage everything? Because I know you have Jay Slay Beauty, and we're gonna talk about that also. But you are mom of 5. Like you are super, super busy with 5 kids.
I am.
Girl, how do you do it at all? Like I try
I
to
don't know,
do
I
the
just
makeup
do.
that takes 1 hour, 20 minutes. Then go to social media, and the kids like, okay, no, not right now. Just don't.
Well, it's fun because my girls, they're 7, 9, and 11, so they get to like participate with me. Like, I
Okay.
do some looks on them. They have fun with it. I know one of them wants to grow up to be a makeup artist or a tattoo artist. She changes her mind every other day. But it's fun. It's interactive with the
Yes.
family. It's something we can do together.
So Jay Slay Beauty is about all the makeup,
Yeah.
like you do for weddings.
I do
and
weddings.
For every
Yep.
kind of occasion, right?
Everything from weddings to boudoir. I work with a lot of photographers locally. And then October comes out and I get to do all the fun things.
I get to have all these looks. So what are some of the craziest obstacles that you run into? Let's say like if you're on a time crunch, like today you were on a time
Yes.
crunch. So any crazy obstacles that have, like it's staining your memory, like
Not
I'll never
really.
forget this
no,
moment?
it's embedded in me, time management, from like being in management for so long. Like I've got it down to a T, all right? I give myself this much time for downtime, leeway. I give myself like room in case something happens,
Okay.
like uh-oh time,
Yeah.
So it's all pre-programmed in my mind.
I like
I
that.
know how long
Yes.
things take me.
Oh, time.
And that's a mom mentality too, and you're a dad, like you have to.
I know Quincy knows
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
No.
about.
First of all, a grown man should never ever say "uh-oh." It would never sound right. We say "uh-oh." So, but I'm gonna use that now. Look, I need "uh-oh" time,
Yeah.
like when I don't
Things
want to get up in the
Uh-oh,
morning.
yes.
Right? Okay. So, with what you do, is there anything that you have in the works that you want to be able to expand on?
So I work with a few local producers, and last weekend and this weekend actually. So after my wedding tomorrow, I'm headed to Yorktown
Okay.
to participate in like special effects makeup for
Nice.
the
for
Richmond
you.
48-hour horror movie
Oh,
festival.
yes,
So they
yes.
literally have to make a movie in 48 hours.
Yes.
They pick from the hat what the topic is going to be, and they call me in and we say we have to do this movie in 48 hours from start to finish.
Been
So
there before,
that'll
so
be
I know you are like
my roller
running
coaster.
against
Yep.
the clock. Yes, well, kudos to you for what you're doing.
Yes.
It's amazing. If someone wants to contact you, Joyce, how do they can do that?
My website is JSlayBeautyVA.com. And then my social medias are down below. Slay Beauty on Facebook, J_Slay Beauty on Instagram.
Awesome,
Perfect.
Joyce. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you
It's
so
been
much
a
for
pleasure, guys.
Yes,
making
thank
me up and
you for
making us
making-
look well. And And we will see you guys after the break because we got the local band Blackout going to perform live. Stay right there. You don't want to miss it. Stay right. I'm at that camera, not that camera, that camera. That one right there. Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, before the break, I said that we'll be back with Blackout Band, and I was partially right because the band behind us, is Primetime Band, formerly known as Blackout Band. So, welcome, Enrico. We were talking to you earlier. Can you do us the honors and introduce each member of this brilliant band?
Yes, on drums we have JJ. On lead guitar we have Will. On bass guitar we have AJ. On vocals we have Michaela Janae. On keys
is you,
Rico Santana.
Now, I do have breaking news. There was a hairstyle that we thought would never stand the test of time and come back. He has successfully brought back the Jerry curl, and I wish I had some spray for it.
Me too.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Well, Rico, we can't wait to hear you guys, but what song you prepared for us today?
So Gone by Michaela Janae, produced by Rico Santana, performed by Primetime Band. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
I love it. Do you guys have any events coming up?
We perform Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at Prime 255 on Granby Street. So you can catch us there.
Very cool. I've had their food. It's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So, it's real good to have y'all here. And I have to say that we appreciate y'all dressing up.
Yes.
Got my man with the scream mask over there. And I don't know what mask that one is.
The
Purge.
Oh, that's the Purge mask.
They're going to purge later.
Okay, all right. And you are the, do the dance. Do the dance. There we go. Awesome. Well, I know that you guys are going to be great, and we certainly cannot wait to hear you guys play. So y'all can get into positions. We close the show out. Go ahead.
All right.
Hey, don't forget to fix her mic.
got
Man.
you.
You gotta get her mic.
All right.
But before we say goodbye, please don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram under Living 757.
That's right. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for
Okay, TikTok.
Always be forgetting the TikTok. And if you have any ideas for the show, you can also send them via email by share@living757.com.
That's right, share@living757.com. And obviously, if you got any suggestions, if you want me to keep dressing up as stuff that I don't want to be, just don't email us.
Well, people ask, see, there you are. Well, thank you so much. We're going to say goodbye. We'll see you next week, and we leave you now with
Primetime Band, and this is the hot song,
So gone.
So Gone. See, my mind is gone, and I'm out.
Quincy is so gone. Happy Halloween.
Quincy, get out.
Where you been? Boy, I know you was lying. Was all on the ground with your side chick. Suddenly you wanna be silent. So tell me something. Why is you trying to hide this? You just lost the best thing you'll ever have, and you guaranteed to pay for it.